All right, welcome back, everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you, the one and only Jermaine Boca.
Hi, guys.
In the house.
Welcome back.
Good to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Day 3. We're gonna get a little sad halfway through. We'll get a little choked up, and
yeah. Are you gonna cry? Shed a tear?
I will probably. I gotta when you see me like this, I'm wiping.
He's crying behind the laptop.
Tears away.
Yeah.
So super happy to have you here. Happy to have everybody joining us in chat as well. Brianna, good to see you. Philly in the house.
Philly in the house. Represent.
Good to hear. That's fantastic. Yeah, Philly's here. Shauna Parmesan, welcome. Robzilla. That's her handle. What is your Instagram handle or name?
Germs basically.
Germs basically.
I've been meaning to change it, but everyone knows me by that. I can't just rebrand
you
on
just
the
can't.
dot.
It's too no. Yeah, it's too late.
No one will be able to find me.
We're happy you're here. We're happy Zach's here and Lindsay, Dana. Awesome, fantastic. We got a fun day planned. It's like day 3. I'm looking at all these fancy screens.
Yeah, day 3.
Yeah, let's kind of dive into.
All right, so we're gonna just dive right into it. So right now, all of the screens here we have are lo-fi mock-up. So they're all in grayscale. We've been designing for the past 2 days now. We've been designing an email marketing app. The idea is it's geared towards social media influencers, so they can sort of dive right into email marketing without learning anything new. The UI should feel familiar to them. It's just something that they can pick up, download, and start creating their newsletters to sort of take control of the algorithm and not have to worry about who's gonna see their posts and who's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is really cool. I would add this. Again, we're going to add some design to it today. Then I would put it in my portfolio. Oh, speaking of portfolios, we have portfolio reviews today. And that will happen in about 90 minutes. Not to worry, get those portfolios in. You can check out that in the portfolio review tab. Submit those, just to, clean it up, do what you need to do. And we'd love to highlight just a couple. We'd love to highlight more, but this is sort of like your last chance, at least this week, to make this happen. Yeah. And of course, we have these fancy gifts right here that we just like to give away whatever we can. And we're doing pins, as you can see.
I love pins.
And then that should be good now. And then some stickers.
What's the sticker of?
It's like a little Adobe XD, probably from eBoy. It's art.
That's cool. It's like pixel art almost.
Pixel art, yeah. Which this would be a fun, I think that'd be a good tutorial to do as well someday.
Yeah.
But
3D pixel art.
Yeah, 3D pixel art is probably, actually there's plugins in Photoshop that will do this sort of thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
You probably want to do that in Illustrator. So fantastic. So many things you can learn. We're doing UX, UI all this week. Next week's going to be different, like theme or subject matter. I'm really impressed with your illustration skills, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, so if you guys didn't see it on day 1, I actually did this illustration on my iPad on Adobe CC Draw. Right?
Yeah.
Basically, you can use the Apple Pencil with your iPad, and it'll draw everything in vector, and then you can sync it right up into Illustrator and pull it up on your computer. So it started out as this sketch here, and then this was straight from my iPad, and then I pushed it into Illustrator to my computer, and it just cleaned it up into just some grayscale colors. Nice. We're gonna colorize everything today.
Yeah.
We've got all.
And you could use like Illustrator, might be like it just kind of again like XD is not gonna like replace other apps.
Yeah.
But like so, I mean, are you gonna use Illustrator? Or are you
yeah.
try,
So actually, we can. I was gonna ask you guys for some help on my color choices.
Oh, good.
Let's choose our colors first. We're gonna dive right into this.
This is good.
Yeah. So I'm actually using this website. I really like the site. It's called mycolor.space. Basically, you choose a color that you want to start with, and I sort of chose this orange color. Oh, by the way, we sort of landed on the app name Pigeon.
Yeah.
Paul drew us a lovely little icon here in XD.
And great font choice.
Yes.
I just really like
this is Montserrat. Actually, I have
and
all
you really
of my
haven't
fonts
spent.
here.
Okay, good. Okay, good. We we got the font squared away.
Yes.
Cool.
So I've been I have 2 fonts here, Montserrat and Source Sans Pro, and I have them all saved into character styles. So it's been super easy to just type stuff up and then click one to apply the styles.
Okay, cool. So we're getting some suggestions in.
Yeah.
Actually, Zach's into He's feeling the white, light pinks, purples.
Ooh, I'm into it.
Yeah, that would go good on
Let's go back to the colors.
So we're keeping, I guess, the whole idea of email marketing, like sort of like a pigeon type. We're going to see pictures of pigeons. So I'm just kind of keeping that stuff in mind as we look at colors.
Yeah, so I was kind of attracted to this. You know that blue-gray pigeon color? They're normally like a blue-gray,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually really do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
So I agree with the
good.
light pinks and the purples, but I think I also want a splash of something bold in there, you know? So yeah, let's see. I think I'm gonna choose... Yeah, so this website is pretty cool. It gives you a bunch of different options for your palettes. I don't really know how they're... Like skip shade, I guess, is a type of palette selection. Yeah, we're gonna go with the first couple here. I'm gonna go ahead and start using these. And then I'm gonna colorize the illustration first. And what's cool is, so let's go with this light one here. I'm just gonna copy and paste the hex code. And in Illustrator, when I brought in my illustration here, I was using the global colors in the global palette.
Yeah.
So if I wanna go in and change anything, I just double click on my global palette. And then, how do I paste in a hex code? I don't want RGB.
You need to change it from, undo, like that process, the color type. Let's just see if you, I don't know, that's probably not gonna do it either, but change to it, just see what happens. Nothing. Good. Thanks for being so helpful, Paul. You know everything. Yeah, that's so good.
Okay,
it's like,
we're not gonna do
I'm
that.
glad you didn't. This is, no. One thing you can do that's like really easy, by the way, if you wanted to just like colorize this, click cancel. And I love the fact that you pointed out global colors, by the way.
Yeah.
Colors in XD are automatically global anytime they're in the assets panel.
Right.
Go to edit, go down to edit colors, recolor artwork.
Oh.
So this will be able to like recolor the whole thing at once. So click, we first need to break it apart because I think it's, for some reason you're selecting white. Yeah, just like see if you can.
Let me pull up my layers here. I just want the background.
You just want the background.
Just this blob.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say with edit colors, you can take a black and white illustration and automatically give it a ton of color.
Oh, okay.
Like automatically, which is fun.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and change these.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
I don't know why that.
It's not giving me
so
the
sorry.
Okay.
Let me investigate it.
Global colors. Yeah, I feel like we should be able to paste in a hex code here. Because otherwise... What if I just... No, that's not. That's the swatch name. Alright, I'm gonna move back to XD while you figure that out and update the colors in here.
Yeah, I mean, I do know of a workaround, but it's gonna be basically, you know, getting the RGB of that hex code.
Oh, okay.
But perfect, leave that up. I'm gonna get you the colors, not to worry. It's gonna be fantastic. And
I think I'm gonna do this light blue here. Or I don't even know what color this is. Periwinkle? Is that what that is? So I'm gonna update this background header color just by double clicking here and editing it. It should update it across the board. Let's see this magic happen. Bam.
boom. Very cool. Hey, Chris Cannon in the house. Good to see you here. Right on. Chris Cannon's great. Also another great designer was here with me like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, fun.
Him and Zach, like great, just like great guys. And we just like left them on their own on the on the third day and fourth day. We just said, you guys got this. And they did like great. So shout out to you. Really appreciate you, Chris, and of course, Zach.
I feel like if I make this white, it'll be too hard to read on this blue, yeah? Is that
I love the white.
You think, is that readable, you think?
I think so.
Okay.
We're
gonna go with it.
I like
We'll go
the
with it.
idea of, again, you do have a solid color there, but maybe we can always make that
A gradient?
Yeah.
Okay, so this pigeon that you gave me yesterday, it was in the CC libraries. So I can't edit this, right? You'd have to edit it? Or can I?
Or you can break it apart if you want.
Oh, just ungroup it?
Yeah.
Unlink?
Unlink, yep.
Oh, okay.
And now
let's
you
see.
can edit it. Edit away.
Just want to make it white. That didn't work.
So it's the fill. So
Oh.
So
Okay,
click
let me
on
open
the
this group path.
Yeah. I probably have a couple things going on there, but at the border, basically you need to change the border color to white.
Oh, nice.
And it looks like I do have that little eyeball. See, look at it. Just total amateur. Like, look what I did with all those. Sorry.
Oh, that's good. There you go. I like it. Cool. Yeah, we could make this into a gradient. Why are you laughing? Oh, no.
No, nothing. No, I'm not going to use curls. Trust me. I didn't mean to scare you. Jermaine just saw curls on my screen thinking I was going to mess with her, but no. I'm getting you colors.
I'm going to, actually, you know what? Let's try and make this a gradient. What if we did from blue to dark blue? What do you think would be a good gradient color for this?
I think I do like this periwinkle color or whatever. So I was just thinking a gradient from periwinkle to a slightly darker or a slightly lighter periwinkle.
Okay.
Just something really subtle that only us
designers will notice.
Yeah, it's clearly a gradient. Your eyes are clearly not trained enough to see.
All right, let's try that. Linear gradient. Oh, I kind of like that gray.
Yeah, just play around with it.
Ooh, is that subtle enough? Not subtle enough? Should we
Yeah,
go gray or blue?
I like just a hint more color. I like that personally.
Okay, that looks good. Let's go with that. And I think you can read the white a little bit more too, with the dark.
Yeah,
color.
and maybe that's why. Yeah, that's why that works. And notice how again it changes that swatch, gets changed everywhere.
Across the board. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna turn my.
Because I'm sorry, in Illustrator, you can't have a gradient as a global color. I'll double check that. Let me double check that. There's a case where let me.
I didn't know that.
Well, and I'll.
Dang it.
Yeah.
All right,
you can't have a gradient as a global color in Illustrator.
Oh,
so it's
that's
silly.
A bummer.
Sorry, it's silly. Come on, somebody. Can we get somebody from Adobe in here? Kind of work on that. Is there anybody here from Adobe?
Is there anyone here that works at Adobe? Oh my gosh. Oh no, what did I just do? See, I messed things up. What happened?
What are you looking for?
This did not, okay. I was like, this doesn't look like that. Okay. What do you think we should do? I want to do something fun for this button, this add button. That's not what I want. All right, we're gonna
I don't know. So you thinking about a different color then?
Yeah.
Or
I really want to use this orange, but then I don't want it looking like Tony the Tiger. You know? I don't know. Here, let's copy. I'm gonna copy this, and then we're gonna paste in here, and it's gonna suggest.
You know what? What is our problem? Okay, so I see what's happening. First of all, it's the Illustrator that's the issue in terms of trying to get the hex code. Obviously, you can copy and paste. Anytime you have a color picker selected in XD, you can sample from anywhere on the screen. So you can have your web page next to it.
Yeah.
Next to XD and just go over there and
So it doesn't have to be within XD.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be anywhere on your screen, your dock, whatever. There we go, Chris Cannon. Stepping up. He's talking about Adobe colors. So color.adobe.com.
What gradients?
I like it. Chris has been making my job easy lately.
Why does it keep doing that? Every time I click on this, okay, never mind. As soon as you looked over, it didn't do it anymore.
I wish I had that kind of power. You know how it goes.
I don't think. Ooh, look at that. That's fun.
It is fun. It's kind of fun to kind of click through these and
I think that's
play
too
with them.
much blue.
I think we need it. Right now it's like blue is our base color, or this gradient's our base, and then we'll clearly add a highlight. Ooh, I like the I like that.
That light.
Oh yeah, I do. I personally do. I like it. I like it.
Okay, we're good. We're into it. And then I want to pick an accent color now. What does everyone think of that? Accent color. I want like a ooh. I wonder. This is probably gonna clash. I feel like this is gonna hurt my eyes once I paste this in. Yep. That looks good.
I like it as
totally accessible. We're gonna do that.
I love that color just by itself. It's an awesome color.
Not with this. All right. The page for the colors. This is mycolor.space. So you just paste in or choose a color that you want, and it populates all these different palettes for you.
And we are open to hear about your resources. Jason does mention web gradients, which is cool. And of course, color.adobe.com.
I might just be into the gray.
I think Kyle Grady today, he should make a kylegradients.com, and it's just a bunch of gradients.
I think so.
Like he needs to make that his own website.
This is too much. Why is it doing this? I'm gonna leave it black for now because
I think honestly, black is really bold and strong. Like I'm into it. So this is what I would do in this case. Actually, I would probably take one of these artboards, like duplicate it. And then like you could save the file. I just want to give you a place to play, or save the file. Like, is it a different version? Just like one to mess with. You know, if you wanted to.
I actually do
it is
have
still
one.
tied together, but it's fine. Like, I just want you to play around.
I do have this one I duplicated earlier. And then we're just gonna, actually no, I'm gonna keep going on this.
Cool. So thank you for sharing. Yeah, let's see.
Share the hex and we'll try to help meanwhile you concentrate on the rest. The hex code is, how do we share this hex code?
I could do it. I have those colors already, so I can send
that one on the right.
Send that out. You got it.
Thanks, guys.
You got it.
All right. I'm gonna work on this over here. Yes, I like that gradient actually a lot.
There's the blue hex color. If you want it, if you want to...
Is that it?
Oh yeah, like, yeah, should be.
I used this one.
Oh yeah, that should be it. Should be because I have it right over here. Boop. So.
Beautiful. Oh, you color picked it from...
Yeah, so I actually just did a screen capture and then all that fun stuff.
Cool.
You probably know this trick if you're gonna. I know some people who do this in Illustrator. If they want, say, if they want this color, they want to kind of get sort of some color squares between two, and they'll just use the blend tool.
Yeah.
So they go boom, boom. And then just adjust the steps.
I like that.
We can always change the steps to, you know, something like, 3. That way, because we just want 5 total, something like that. And there's like,
That's
one way
fun.
to do some.
I like those. I really like that, like bright orange. What's the hex for that?
You have fun with that. And somebody else mentioned, web gradients. You can see that here. You can see Adobe Color.
Oh,
So color.adobe.com, right? You can play with this all you want. This is your color theory class, like on a site, because like you probably do want to pick, if you have one color, get the complementary color of it. But it's pretty easy to do. Obviously, you can explore all the ones out there. This is fun.
I like that one on the bottom.
Which one? Down here?
That one.
Ooh, yeah. So I can save this.
And then can you upload it to
Jermaine, yes. I could save it. So this is the tricky part, though. It's not going to be an XD. I'm pretty sure, unless they update it.
Pull up in the libraries?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's try it.
But it will be an Illustrator for you. Oh, wait, maybe it will. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's
just... have to resync. Nope.
I mean, it's there, but I don't know if it's going to. Yeah.
So, what if
it might not be available? So.
Okay.
One thing you can do is you can, again.
And then, do I add this to my?
We're just making this really cool. Really.
How do I add this to?
I don't know.
How do I get this color?
We have so many questions.
Help.
We are so lost.
You have the CMYK? Oh, okay, wait. How do I extract this?
You are killing me.
Oh, add to swatches.
There we go. Good job.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Rob. Add to swatches, maybe drag them in. Either way, they are there.
I like this. This is nice.
Yeah, I can load it up with all sorts of colors. And I like the
cool. Pigeons in the way. Like the.
I also like being able to so here's again just a color.adobe.com. We can pick some colors. Even if a lot of times you'll be taking colors maybe from an image, or you want something to match. So you can go out here and select. Let's just do this. Let's see what color we want to really match the set and environment. But these are the color of this current scene based on this photo.
That's cool.
It picks them, and we can kind of adjust this a little bit. Maybe make this again this brighter blue, and we can save that as not that anybody's going to search on that tag, but you get the idea.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing around over here.
Yes.
This is probably the hardest part for me is choosing colors.
I can tell.
I'm so indecisive. I need someone to tell me use this and use that, and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Because watching you work on this has been hilarious.
This is
you've had so many.
Me out.
You've had so many questions.
Maybe we just leave it grayscale.
Okay, first of all, I will say that yellow has to go because it looks muddy. It looks like bird poop. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, if that's what we're going for,
no. It
is called pigeon.
Can we play with that color down at the bottom? I really liked.
I like this one.
Can we just? You like? We could. I don't want to tell you what to do.
Okay, let's go with the one that we had originally.
Yeah, I like one. Perfect.
And
then all we need is an accent color.
Yeah, but what accent? I want something bold.
Yeah, I think we need something with some pop. And but don't even go there. Just
play.
Just play around in XD because I think it's easier to see it within context. And I don't think that should be the color. Take that graph. That's a perfect that blue. So we'll just.
It's the same as this.
That's okay. We can break it.
Everything is connected. Let's see. Okay, there.
Yeah, and we kind of drill down into that guy. And you need the path, so you could select that path right here.
Wait, are we colorizing the?
Yeah, the blue.
This.
I think that color needs to be like an accent color or something. So now let's just play with, what would work, how you're feeling.
Let's just go to the real bold.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm kind of into the purples and the pinks.
Yeah. I'm into that color. I'm into a washed out purple or pink, personally.
What about in between?
Because I think the intensity and the lightness needs to kind of match, but the color can be different.
Like that.
But it's also your project, and I don't mean to be annoying.
Well, like I said, I asked for suggestions on colors, and I'm getting it.
And what this could really use is a gradient as well in there. How it would go from lighter to darker.
You shall receive. Lighter to darker. Like that? Oh, you can control the gradients here. Mm-hmm. I thought you couldn't do that.
It just, the angle doesn't save to the swatch in the assets panel.
I feel like...
How you doing, Enos? Good to see you here, my friend. Chiara, what's up? So...
Okay. I'm gonna make this...
At this point, I don't even know if you need a line.
No?
Ooh, yeah, I personally don't think you even need a line, but... I would probably...
I'm just gonna have it like this. I want it as like a GIF that...
A disco GIF.
We're doing a disco app.
Yeah, I don't think you need a line. If you do go with the line, go with the dark purple to accompany that edge. Otherwise, get rid of it.
Let's see what it looks like without it.
I like that because that just looks nice and clean.
We're gonna pick this up.
Chat and win in 2 minutes. That's right. So that's coming up very soon. I will say another place to look too for colors is I really like this dashboard UI kit because essentially what you're you know, sort of picking is that. All right.
Oh, I like that. Like the purple, the teal.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, huh? Switching back to you.
Oh, too dark. Cool.
I like that. I think it looks really good.
We're just gonna put a drop shadow on everything.
Oh, Wahib, we reviewed his portfolio this morning, so we were like, you're gonna be my boss someday. This stuff is really good, so.
Cool.
Yeah, even Gidget says the graph looks really nice.
Thank you.
I just looked away and I looked back and like whatever you're doing is like making it look really good. Really, really strong work.
We're gonna go and colorize some text.
Yeah, I love that.
I love this like periwinkle.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that periwinkle, that looks so good. Like.
Good choice.
Yeah, good call.
And then here we can just color pick it, right? You can't do gradients on lines, can you? On here.
No. But that is a good question. What you can do, so, wait, I will just need to check something really fast. First of all, that's pretty clever.
What?
Just to show you real fast kind of how they put this together. This is the dashboard UI kit. Boop. And this, if we take a look, this pie chart is basically, it seems like it's masked, so we could see this pie chart shape. If I double click on it, it's just basically, this is what's inside of it.
That's cool. So then you can adjust it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's kind of how they did that.
Oh, it's like, why is this being cut off? So this like cuts off the shadow once it's so grouped.
We kind of ran into that, I guess. Somebody was saying it's actually, technically you can consider it like it shouldn't chop it off. So we're working on fixing that.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, what you do is you do a larger box that's transparent. Another place you can find some great gradients is in our background with these bursts, because it's part of Chat and Win.
Love these.
Right? The colors look good, and yes, so that means all you need to do is say something like, oh, fabulous color. Say something in chat that's hopefully legible, and anything. Be like, hey, what's up? Great hair today.
You gotta compliment Paul to win. No.
Yeah, increase your odds by compliments always increase your odds, but we are very coordinated today. I don't know how we always do it. We're always with the black and
that's because I only wear black and gray.
Oh, you do?
My entire closet is black and gray.
I wanted to call you this morning. Like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing today?
What are you
wearing? But every day would be the same answer, huh? I'm just wearing series
gray
of
or
grays,
black, like,
different grays.
Back and forth.
The colors are gonna pop because I'm just like the neutral gray. So we will draw a name at random. They're coming in. Hello, Apple. I see even an emoji roll by. And we will draw a name. The Adobe Live team will draw a name. What's that? All right, so welcome back. That is our chat and win video.
Yes.
All done by Paco.
Oh,
he did all of the graphics because there's nobody else in this room to dispute him. So, like, nobody in here.
I'm not complaining about the graphics.
He takes credit for everything. No, I'm just kidding. I give him credit for everything. I was like, you did that.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We will display that in a second as soon as we get that set up. And we will display our winner.
Look at all these emojis in the chats.
Lots of emojis. We like happy faces. And you can see it right here. Chiara Antonucci.
Yay! Congrats!
You did see it earlier. We actually displayed the name a little bit earlier, but like we couldn't take it away from them. What did they win, by the way? I am off today. Jeez.
Let me help you out here.
Yeah, thank you.
An XD
I have
pin
one job.
and 2 stickers.
Yes. Put these anywhere. Boop, boop.
Yay! Congrats!
Well, maybe not this. This on your shirt. Perfect. Display it with pride, and you are the proud owner of some XD swag, Chiara.
Oops.
There you are. Woohoo. So yes, you did see your name displayed earlier. We had to give it to you. It was drawn at random. And yeah, we do giveaways for every segment. Kind of what you're doing now is dropping in some fun imagery.
Dropping in my UI faces.
I love it. This could be, you could play off this whole pigeon theme. This could be flock, you know. You could get cutesy with it. Subscribers could be flock. Messages could be droppings. Just kidding.
You know, that's kind of cute in a way, a little bit.
Breadcrumbs. Is that?
Well, yeah, someone suggested
could be bird crumbs.
breadcrumbs yesterday. I really liked that.
Yeah.
You know what I wish is that you could select multiple things if it's grouped, because right now I can't select like all of these dates. It's like,
oh.
Yeah. I feel like I'm just totally neglecting my assets thing now because
oh, you were good.
I just like to do things one by one. No, actually, I should have kept them grouped because in here I can just, because this is still
here
in the
it's
still in the repeat grid. You can just go boom. And also here.
I feel like, so let us know, everyone. Like, I mean, this is actually very clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
I think we're missing. I feel like we're missing some.
I think it needs a pop of color.
Yeah.
I think some of this needs. But then I was thinking, you know what might be actually in this? Actually, let me check that. That's part of the messages.
I want something really bold and bright. What are you looking for?
Well, I'm kind of checking something. Oh, perfect. Yes. So, although you can't add an emoji directly in XD, but I was just thinking for the titles of these might actually include emojis. So that's where
right, because you can have emojis in
Yeah, in your title, right?
In your email subject line.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But you can't have too many, or sometimes you get sent to the spam.
Oh, really?
You get sent to the spam folder sometimes when you have too many emojis.
What are the top 3 things to do to get something into a spam folder? Even you see what I'm saying? We're doing the opposite thing.
Emojis. Well, I don't know, because you can use emojis sparingly, and it'll capture people's attentions. But I feel like, oh, look how the.
What if everything's like one big image? That looks great.
Oh, like instead of typing out, you took a screenshot of your text and then put it in there.
That I feel like that would get flagged.
Or if you have too many attachments,
you get
flagged. Or if you have, I don't know, maybe a gajillion recipients in your in your thing. Why do you ask? Are you trying to?
No, I was just kind of curious. Welcome, everyone. Mahaya, good to have you here. Portfolio review is actually just done at random, but if it's related to the subject matter, so we're doing UX and UI, so if you do have a portfolio around that subject, that's a good thing. Also, if it's complete, you know, your portfolio doesn't have to, we don't pick the best one, for instance, but it just has to be complete, so make sure everything's filled out. You know, we want to know that you took time into your put time into your portfolio, and we'll take time to review it.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna play a little
And
bit.
this segment brought to you by
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
I'm gonna play a little bit with this button here, just so we can get some more color in there.
I think a subtle. Anyways, I have a computer right in front of me. A subtle gradient, even in the lower one. The lower bar would be nice. Just like light, from lighter to a little less light. Just a touch. But you also don't have to listen to me.
No, I'm open to suggestions. So a little less light?
Yeah, like, and still keep that, yeah, there you go, get that intense. Yeah, there you go, like, I don't know. You guys tell me, like something like that, just subtle. Just try to keep it very subtle, like you can hardly even know that it's there. Yes, no? What do you think? Let us know what you think of the gradients. We are working hard to entertain you, to, you know, make something that impresses you. That's what we're trying to do.
Okay, here we go. Adding a little bit of color to the floating action button. Do you like this? I'm just gonna color pick it. It's a little, I feel like it's a little too grapey right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep moving on.
Oh, you're awesome.
I just clearly am indecisive.
No, I get the same way, and it's kind of nice knowing that somebody else is this.
Color,
similar.
It's so important, and I spend too much time on it, obviously. I don't even know why this is.
You know, some people it just comes really just like, just comes very easy for them.
Let's see.
And we don't like those people. Just kidding. If you are interested in, I would say the best color resource I could ever recommend you is actually a book, The Elements of Color by Johannes Itten. It's like really thin. It's all the fundamentals. It's full color written like 50 years ago, and it is so good. It's so good. Sure, we get it complementary colors, but like how much of, you know, how intense is yellow compared to purple?
Right.
You know, and all that stuff. It talks about color intensity, of course, how colors change when one is on top of the other. We all get that, but I just find that book fascinating. And it's so little. It just goes to show that, like, you know, you don't have to create a thick book for something to be helpful.
I think my favorite class, at least for the fundamentals of design in school, was color theory. I had so much fun, like, mixing all the paints.
Right?
Yeah.
That's cool. That is cool. Like that's exactly what art school does. Like did you ever take any painting class?
Yeah, we were required to take like painting 1, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I could imagine that you were only able to get like a certain number of colors or something. Like you couldn't, like we could never buy black.
Yeah.
We were prohibited from buying, but we had to mix most of our colors is what it was.
I think we had black, white, just to like tone and shade.
Okay.
And then we had yellow, but it wasn't like straight up yellow. It was like it was like kind of like a muddy yellow. And then we had, I have like all the names of the colors off the top of my head. They're like,
yeah. What are they? I could tell you some of the ones that we used.
Go ahead, because
Like burnt sienna.
yes, they were kind of like earthy tones.
There
but
was like a
then
moss green.
you had to figure out how to mix the colors on your own.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had a lot of fun. It was always a good time in painting.
Yeah, I love that stuff. I love like life painting.
Life painting?
Yeah, like
Oh, like still life?
like real life. Like sort of like models, painting models and stuff like
Oh,
that. Doing that
what's that called? Figure
we did
figure
figure painting.
drawing.
Yeah, figure painting, figure drawing. I love it.
And here I am like picking other colors now that we don't. This is the worst. I'm about to just make it super dark.
You know, even that actually works really well too. That black is good. But yeah, I think most of this last segment is just the color palette.
Just make bigger colors.
Boop, boop, boop. Have you linked up the screens yet?
No, I'm about to move on to that because I'm getting tired of picking colors. But they're ready to be linked.
The name of the book was, well, for me, was Itton's Elements. It's called Elements of Color.
The one that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-T-T-E-N. Elements of Color. There's even a PDF available out there for you. Wow, it's kind of I didn't know.
Did you
it
ever
was
have
like
to paint the color
$60.
wheel in?
Yeah, I remember doing that. I remember doing that with acrylics.
Mm-hmm.
I personally like oil painting. It's just a lot of fun.
We never did oil painting.
Oh, it's the best. I mean, it never really dries, so just like you
Yeah.
could just like keep on reworking something, and you just get this nice texture from it. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna start that up again now that I recently moved, so I have a place to do some stuff like that. So I'm excited.
You know what? I'm digging this black. I'm happy now.
I really like it too. I think it's perfect. Actually, I think you solved it. By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Totally.
we're gonna move on after this, and we're gonna connect some screens and prototype finally.
No, you did well.
I do want to figure out if I set my screens up correctly to do the overlays. I'm excited to do that. We're gonna get into that soon. Why? Cool.
Thank you for the links, and everybody is sharing some resources around color, because we're just realizing how hard it is. But
Watching me struggle,
just
like,
'cause,
yeah, she needs help.
This looks so good. I like what every time I look away, I turn them back, and it's like it's getting better and better. This is really strong.
Thanks.
I would say you're doing fantastic. I love that strong base. It's so nice.
Should probably add this to my. Cool. Okay. All right.
Looks really good.
We're doing things.
Mahia also says the black is nice, so that's cool.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's a sweet profile pic. I'm into it.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Very cool.
Okay. Where is this? All right. Nice.
How do am I saying it right? Mahia? Looks like you're just north of us in Vancouver, if that's correct. Fantastic. Same time zone.
I've never been to Vancouver, but
yeah.
I heard it's beautiful.
I haven't been there either.
Really?
And I've heard the same. So. What?
Wow, look at that.
Random shout out. Just I guess I'm stalking you, but you did this with makeup. So again, we're talking about art and design.
Wait, that's not a mask?
She said she did it with makeup.
That's gorgeous.
I did a lace mask with makeup. That's impressive. All right, so yeah, and I'm stalking you now, I guess. But I'll be stalking 2 other people here in about 40 minutes. We'll do portfolio reviews. I mean it in the kindest way possible.
Who doesn't want to be stalked?
Plus, there's not really stalking. If you put your information out there and
you're asking for it.
Hey. You know what I miss? The fact that we do share a lot of things and have a lot of, when was the last time you told somebody about something? Everybody already knows. Like if you posted about something, everybody already knows. So you can't be like, hey, guess what? I did this one thing. They're like, I saw it already. I already said congratulate. Face to face, hey, guess what?
But that post is normally for people who you don't see very often.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
I agree with Pedro said it so well, and so in today's terms says the icons are lit. You kids these days. Just kidding. I like that.
I pulled these from a free. Well, I pulled some of them from a free kit. The other ones I drew to match the kit because they were missing a few that I wanted. Look at that.
Got your little flock of icons. I still want to do bird puns. I'm sorry.
I'm so open to your bird puns.
Okay. I'm just kind of winging it most of the time.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Okay, we're ready to prototype soon.
Come on, join with me on the bird puns.
I haven't heard any new ones from the chat today.
I haven't.
I feel like yesterday you guys were throwing them out like crazy.
Noel says he can't wait till this lit word dims out. That's funny. It's lit.
Bird puns are cool. I like that.
I like it. We now have Voodoo Val joining in on the fun. Because we know 2 can play at that game. Val, 2 can, get it?
I wouldn't have gotten it unless you said that.
That's why I had to repeat it. I said it in my head, but nobody, I don't think anybody heard it.
Oh, thank God these are all one
So,
group.
yes.
Boom. Is everything too purple now? Nah.
I'm glad you are joining in, though, Val. In the fun. Because otherwise, it would just be me all by myself doing it.
Okay, that one was pretty good.
Yeah, I got Kyle. Kyle's still here in the back. I say yes.
Cheering on the dad jokes.
Turn it up. Easy there.
Slow your roll.
Yeah. They're flying over Arthur's head. He said these jokes are flying over my head. Oh, bird puns.
By the way, shout out to this illustration from yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Robzilla.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to pull up your CC libraries.
Yeah.
I might need more.
Look at that. What do you, I can,
I need.
Do you need just like a bird?
Yeah. Just to fill in for my YouTube video and just like a place or just an image for this birds of a feather email.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing is so handy.
So.
If you stop though, we're gonna have to beak it out a few. I like that.
There is a pecking order here. Well.
Okay. All right, we're almost done. We're doing it. Okay. Got some. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just for fun. I'm trying to get you some fun images.
Let's see.
I was looking for a pigeon. I want to see a pigeon with a suitcase, like he's going to work. That's what I'm looking for.
Do I have to refresh this, or how does this?
Yeah, I haven't put it in there yet.
Oh, that's
but
why.
It's in there.
Okay.
It is in there.
Yeah.
Wait for it. There it goes. It's in there, meow, as Kyle would say.
Oh, there
Kyle's full of big, like, awesome terms. I get to know him. He's a super funny guy. All right.
Oh, thank God I named my layers yesterday. Otherwise...
Oh, good. Mahaya's saying she really likes the colors, and I think you do. The black,
thanks,
the black
God.
is like.
Oh
perfect.
my goodness.
Oops.
How do I can just, why is that doing that? How do I just drop it into this rectangle? So that's not doing it.
Is it not highlighting it? That's so, okay, so, yeah, try it once more.
No, it's like
It's inside of something else. Like if you look right down here, is it?
Oh, let me bring it to the top. Boom.
Okay, cool.
This is great. What did you even search?
I'm doing for a bird with suitcase.
You just searched bird with suitcase.
Yeah, just because I think animals like doing people things is hilarious.
Yeah, that's true. I like. I need one more.
Okay, there's another one. Sorry, it's another bird with a suitcase.
Perfect.
I can always get you some. I can get you some. I can get you crow charged with murder. Crows charged with murder. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Murder of crows. Which has to be the best name for a grouping of animals. A murder of crows.
It's pretty intense.
It is.
Okie dokie. Make this purple. Okay, you're gonna help me connect all these, right? Cool. I think we're done, almost. We just need to.
And I really like how you use white.
Colorize.
That white is really crisp on that blue.
Yeah, I was thinking it was
I like
gonna
that
be
black
too
bar.
hard.
I like that bar being black still.
At the nav bar.
Yeah, and just this bar underneath kind of feels good as black.
Okay, good,
to
because
me.
I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, I think it looks good black. I think
We're
it's
gonna
like
leave
it kind of balances out the bottom. A gaggle of geese. Oh, good.
Gaggle of geese.
A gaggle of geese. That's really fun. Ooh, a flamboyance of flamingos. That's pretty
that
awesome.
what that is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Darren. That's awesome.
Okay.
I hear pink flamingos, they're, for one, they're not born pink, but it's based on their diet that they turn, their feathers are pink.
Are they eating like
I don't know if
shrimp?
that's right. Or they eat like something
shrimp?
that, I don't know. This is
So if they didn't eat it, they would be a different color?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's they get that rosy pink color from pigments in the organisms they eat. Yeah.
Just organisms? There's no
So
specific animal?
their feathers, legs, face, everything's colored by their diet. They're rich in beta carotene. Beta carotenoids. So basically, if you ate the same thing, you'd probably turn pink too.
If I ate the same thing for my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would turn.
Isn't that a thing that if you eat a bunch, like too many carrots, it,
Yeah. They mentioned this beta carotenoid, which has to be the same, you know, carrot beta carotene.
the more you know.
Okay, do you want to hear the number one, one of the hardest things, like concerning the English language? Somebody says it's the shrimps, so Kevin says it's the shrimps.
The shrimps that make
I don't know why. Shrimp is, by the way, never, the plural of shrimp is never going to be shrimps, ever.
Is it just shrimp?
Isn't. It's just shrimp. The plural of shrimp is shrimp. And I know it's stupid, but trust me, everybody who's learning English as a second language, they always make this mistake. And they were kind of right. They're actually more right than the English language is, because it's stupid to, you know, why is it shrimp and not shrimps? Michael Shays does that. Where's Michael?
Just
Michael Shays says shrimps, and it makes me laugh.
Is it just like the improper use? Is it just not a word, right?
Yeah, it's just like not a word.
Shrimps.
It's like the plural of moose. is moose. It's not
Not
Mises.
moose.
Look at all the Mises out there.
I was gonna say
Moose, Mises?
mooses.
Mooses? Should be a plural moose, should be moose. Anyway.
Okay. Okay.
Not
I neglected these.
a bunch of meese. Look at all the Mises.
That makes me uncomfortable a little
What?
bit. Mises.
Mises. Yeah.
It doesn't sound very
Sounds
fun.
like, no, sounds like measles or something.
Yeah.
I really want to color that illustration. I would color it for you.
Do you want to do it?
Well, but it's a whole thing. You'd have to. Ooh, do you have it in Illustrator?
It's in Illustrator.
Drag it into the library.
You just have to change the colors here.
Okay, perfect. Why don't you just grab the whole thing and drop it right into that library?
Oh, that's not it.
And I will like make magic happen.
Boom.
And I'll stay within your same color palette.
Do you need me to upload the palette into the?
No,
there?
you're good. Let's not make it any harder than it needs to be.
All right, I'm gonna let you do it. You just do that. I'm gonna start prototyping these screens because we spent too much time on them.
It was hilarious, but it's looking really good now. By the
Thanks.
way, like I
Do
this
you think
is,
this looks okay like this?
Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's good. Actually, you know what? Some of this could use. We could always be playful with the language, or like, does it need a little black and white icon right up here?
Oh, it needs this.
You know. Yeah, there we go. Chiara's like been waiting to see she's been waiting to see the illustration in color since day one.
Sorry, guys.
Because it's so cool. And it's impressive that you just kind of like whip this up. You're like, yeah, this will be a little like placeholder image when this is totally on point.
Dan Hannawall is saying fishes. That's not a word either, right?
Yeah, don't say fish is.
Also, hi, Dan. And hi, Anita.
Also, hi, Dan. Fishes. So funny.
Here I am again
Shrimps.
trying to color your...
Silly, ridiculous. Why?
That was easier than the first time around. I'm trying to think of what else is... Geese, right? Geese isn't a thing.
Yeah, geese isn't a thing, yeah.
Just want to make sure that's in the right spot. Cool.
Okay, so it's picking up a color from somewhere. We'll be showing some fantastic tips here in a second. You got 30 minutes before our portfolio reviews as well. And yeah, it's gonna be good, so.
All right, guys, we are prototyping these screens now. There's no swipe gesture yet, right?
Not yet, no.
So how would I go about prototyping? Just make a touch.
Yeah, I would. You could do. There is a like a push and a wipe and stuff like that.
Okay, I'll just do like a touch point here that's like invisible,
Okay.
so we know.
And you could even just yeah, that works. I do want to show something real fast while you do that, and I will color this just so everybody can see it.
Oh yeah, I want to see how that's going.
So. Oops.
What's going on? Oh, you're casting your screen.
Kinda.
Transition to onboarding send, and oh, this is what push. So that I was never
sorry.
understood the difference between slide and push. 'Cause they sort of look the
s-
same.
Yeah, I mean, push should push the previous screen off. Slide will kind of overlay it on top, but we'll double check that.
Let's push. So push.
Push would shove.
Left.
It's like the screens are connected like that. I'll push it.
Yeah, push. We're gonna push left.
And slide should go over it, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Hello, Destiny. Good to have you here. She's like, hey, Val, what's up?
Push left.
Felipe, you should have overlay in your XD. Just make sure you have it updated.
I do have overlay.
Yeah. So he's saying he doesn't.
Oh.
So, I mean, are you on Mac, PC? It should be on both. Make sure you have the latest version. So go to your desktop app and hit update. Your Creative Cloud desktop app. You're wiring that up. I'm just going to switch over.
Sure.
Here's the...
I got a lot of anchor points because I drew it on my iPad.
Sorry, I keep switching. I know I want people to see what you're doing. So that's good.
I'm gonna test it out to make sure I'm doing things right. But
you do that. We'll switch to my screen real fast. We can see this fantastic illustration. We're using Creative Cloud libraries. I'm able to open this up, right? And then I could do it each color like one at a time, but I just like playing with this because we might get some good results if I go to, you know, into recolor artwork.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see how
edit colors, recolor artwork. So here it is. You can see a number of grays. There is something that has a color in there like these. I don't know what that's all about. But I also want to get this pared down. So rather than automatically, you know, grouping all these colors, I can say, you know what, let's just use, say, 4 colors. Let's group these all into 4 colors. And you can add a new color and start to pick out, say, okay, you know, for this one, I could make it, you know, a specific color if I want to. Or you could actually just use different color groups that you might have already loaded in. So I could have a, you know, here's just a series of blues, for instance. Is not the best, but I can always tweak that a little bit. But this is what I want to do. I'll just go into edit, lock it down.
oh, look at
So
that.
like this, I mean, this is probably too blue, but you get the idea.
Yeah, that's cool.
The nice thing is I can always, again, I just unlock it. Maybe I want to, it's a lot of trial and error because I'm actually, there's something in this somewhere that is this color, for instance, because it's not changing.
What was it?
But it's a matter of finding the right color. Ooh, let's bring that
Oh, to
over
see
there.
which one changes what?
Yeah, and there's this one, it's probably some shape hidden under something. It's like only 1 or 2 colors.
Yeah, it's pretty messy since it's coming straight from
Yeah.
the iPad.
Oh yeah,
Underneath,
no,
otherwise it would be clean.
no shade, like loving it. What color do you, so I'm gonna pick an accent color.
So I was
these.
doing, so these are the colors I was using.
Okay, purple, that's what it is. So, all right, I'll work on that. Switching back to you, because you were prototyping, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so my one question when I was prototyping here is, I like how this looks, right? So it's going and it's swiping over. How do can I use overlays to get this to stay? Like, so only this top part moves?
No.
Okay, so we're just gonna leave it at
Sorry.
that.
An overlay is like either gonna be like off or on, so it's good for
Yeah.
like a menu that pops out.
Or like a modal or something.
Yeah. If there was only one of those screens, I'd say yes, and you maybe toggle it on and off.
Okay.
But just know that those like it's almost like those micro interactions and animating individual elements separately. That's like number 1 of on our
Gotcha.
to-do list.
Man, I always forget to change the transition to what I had, because it defaults to what you had before. But I'm always forgetting to change it back to dissolve. Okay, cool. Let's go and animate this. Okay, so do you have an idea of how to animate these in? When I tap the floating action button, I want these to come up. So should these 3 be an overlay?
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Well,
Because
actually,
that's all you're gonna do, right? Just kind of show it and then.
I guess it might actually just work because I have the background. Oh, yeah. I'm okay with that, how it looks.
Okay,
how it
cool.
looks. I'm a fan. How's the colors going?
Good. I actually use I have my own.
Voodoo Val's asking if we know if it's do we know if it's possible to have a background image change every time you visit the screen? Background image change. Or is that a job for the
like
dev?
you want it to be something different like each time. So. Felipe is getting off track.
Yeah, that would. Okay, so this is when I would need to create the invisible boxes around it to get.
Yeah, because they're hard to click, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, sometimes you do have to do that hit area. Yeah. It's one of those things. Cool.
Right.
This is just here's a little tip, since we're full of little tips today. Basically what I do, like in Illustrator, is you could set up a template file. Basically, I set up this blank.
All the good stuff.
Yeah, this is like all the good stuff. So this is like just a blank file that has like all the gradients that I like and brushes that I like and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm pasting that into here so I can use some of those gradients.
That looks good.
Yeah, the nice thing is I'm actually gonna, steal some notes from your book and add some subtle gradients and stuff here.
Nice.
Gotta make you proud. Put a I got responsibilities here. Responsibility.
Okay. I should have put these in beforehand. These touch points. I always forget that you need those. We're getting there. Oops. So there's no like recoloring feature at all in XD, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I noticed that when you copy and paste something from Illustrator to XD, it pastes it as a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I guess. Is there a way to default the these? So when I was working in Sketch before, you could default what your shapes look like.
Ooh, that would be like. I mean, right now it's just like a rectangle.
I see.
It's
a white box with a gray border.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That actually would be nice.
So if I just want it
That is a
without,
good idea.
when I draw shapes, I don't want them with borders most of the time. It'd be nice to have the ability to change that default.
That's mean.
Gotta send that to user voice. Cool. Yay, got my touch points in. Back to prototype. Nice. That looks awesome.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind.
So just individually, are you using the recolor to add the gradients?
Oops. No. I'm kind of selecting, I'm really kind of customizing this even further just because I needed to, like give, like.
Oh, I like that yellow.
Yeah, the yellows. It needed some contrast.
Mm-hmm. I'm digging it.
How's everybody doing? You have about 20 minutes. We'll do portfolio reviews, and would love to see what you're working on.
Oh, Zach's saying the border is default to make wireframing easier. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
If you're just like quickly doing just shapes.
Thank you, Zach.
Sweet. Oops. Yeah. I'm excited to drop that in.
Oh, good. Good.
Okey-dokey. Now I'm like, should we add yellow to the screens? I really like that yellow.
Yeah, it's working out pretty well.
Yeah, yellow normally doesn't work for UIs, but it It looks good in the illustration.
I mean, obviously, it's a complementary color. And just really like
Wow,
pops.
look at that.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Wow, you guys are gonna love it.
You're too kind.
Okay. Sweet. Gosh, I need more touch points. I feel like I'm gonna get carpal tunnel after working on this trackpad all week. I made a mistake, left my mouse in Philly.
Oh man, you did.
I did. I played myself.
You're like, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Rude.
That was rude.
Okay, nice. Oh, this Okay, so this can be an overlay, right?
Perfect
So
example.
should I just not have it on the artboard at all? It should be on its own.
I'll show you how to make it. I'll show you what's going to happen.
Okay. Wait.
So yeah, you could delete, like,
just
you
gonna-
don't need to
I'm gonna
have
go this
anything
way.
underneath it, but yeah, definitely put it aside.
Wait, what's going on? Did I do that right? Oh, that's not what I want. So I just
What do
need, do I just need the background and the modal itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the whole idea, is like, because you want to be able to change the previous screen and not have two screens that you have to
Yeah.
change.
So let's try this.
Well, you did a great job. Like, I'm just impressed. I know you did this on the iPad, and I'm just like thoroughly impressed with it.
Really? Thanks.
And it's easy to. Everything is exactly how I want it to change it in Illustrator.
What do you
like,
mean?
It's not crazy complex and a mess. It's like something's not in a clipping mask
Oh,
and all
yeah.
this mess of who knows what, or I have to break it apart 1,000 times. It's like really easy to work with.
You're welcome. I guess we don't need.
You're natural.
So I don't need these boards then if I'm doing the overlay, right? We're just gonna push them down here and copy this and paste it there.
How's everybody doing today? So I'm sorry I'm not looking at chat right now.
Let's see, anyone saying anything fun? Okay,
We're making fun stuff.
so I'm prototyping this and I want to click.
There we go. That's pretty good.
So wait, is the overlay gonna go over top the previous screen that I was?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I want.
What do you want?
Because I want to click magic link, right? And when I click this, it's gonna go there.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be an on and off situation. So it's just gonna like pop up and then like go away.
But I
It's-
want because I wanted
you-
this over this screen, not that screen.
Oh, that's okay. We can
Oh, can I do
wire
that?
it that way. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let me just put a touch point over this. Okay, so how do I do that?
You just
Like tap
yeah,
this.
point it to the
Oh, wait,
yeah,
to
whichever.
this?
Yeah.
It's not an artboard, right?
Oh, it should be. Yeah, it's fine. Just draw an artboard
Okay.
over it. That's the only thing you need. Yeah.
Oh, so I didn't need a screen behind it, like stuff, just an artboard in the background.
Yeah, just a
color.
blank artboard.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I see.
Sorry about that. I think.
Right. Okay. Oh, and then overlay, right? Yes. Okay. Cool. Cool. And then okay, so then this needs to be an artboard also. Wow, that's so colorful.
All right, you are set up. Boom, boom, boom. Save.
Actually, I think I might have that linked. Let me double check. All right. I feel like I just cannot wrap my head around this. So.
Well, it is a pretty complex app, and it's looking so good.
Okay, so then I want this to go here.
That's the problem. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
It just
Okay,
has to go away. Like it's just gonna go away.
All right, we're just gonna forget this happened.
Yeah.
Gonna go here.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna delete this. Cool.
Adriano, I agree with you. I do think prototyping is fun because you really get to see the design come to life.
But sometimes when you have a lot of screens, you really have to like think about it. All right, I'm just gonna play here just so I can see if it's linked right. Yes. Okay, wait.
Cool. And then it just goes away when you click off of it.
But I want, okay. That's good enough. Because I wanted the back, when I click this, I wanted the background to be this screen.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that.
How do I do that?
But the fact of the matter is it's less of an overlay then, and you're just like going to another screen.
Okay, we're gonna forget about it. We're gonna move on. Okay.
Oh, Linda Friday, thank you. She's taken my Linda. I have some lynda.com courses out there. But.
And then, what was I doing? Okay. We're gonna ready to send it. And I think that's it. I'm gonna go check out the, what's it called? Your illustration. Okay, so it didn't sync, because I don't think I have, it's not the same.
Yeah, but just just open up. You don't even have to go there. Go to, yep. And then just drop it in. It'll take a second because obviously it's pretty big, lots of vectors.
Look at this! Wow! Oh my gosh!
And the great thing is like now once I see it in the interface, I'm probably gonna want to tweak it some to kind of make it match. But it's gonna be connected.
I'm in prototyping. I was like, what? Wow! I love the yellow.
I might change it a little bit, but you get the basic idea.
I think this blue feels off. It doesn't.
I'm not crazy about that purple back there. I think all of that needs to be lightened up. Yeah.
Okay, you keep working and I'm gonna place this in here. Oops.
Should I go with the blue? It's nice that you're like right next to me. I can just kind of like tweak this.
Oh, then you can see it right on the screen. Oh, I love it though. It's so colorful. Nice. Yeah, I think that this like cerulean turquoisey blue it's a little off.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I'm changing it now. And let's take this opacity down. And the great thing is, actually maybe I think the whole, like this water is a little much.
Which one?
Save it. I'm saving. This is much better. But the cool thing is I'm saving it now. And then it should update in there if we give it a second. So again, this is kind of what I changed it to. Just so everybody can see.
Yay!
And then,
oh well.
Bam!
There it is.
Boom.
Ooh, I like this like
that's
light
good.
to dark. Can we update this? It's kind of hard to see.
That's good.
This is hard to see.
Oh yeah. Oops. Get on it, Paul.
Come on.
Really? Paid good what? Paid good money for this.
Wow, I love it.
That's looking good. I'll tweak it. That last track screen.
See, I like this purple better than this one, I think. But, well, I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna keep going.
You're killing me.
I forgot to make this. I forgot to do one more screen. The overlay. And then we're done. Do we have time before the... Oh my god, a crunch here.
Oh, Osama, thank you. You like it. Wahib likes it as well. We like Wahib because he has an awesome portfolio. Speaking of portfolios, you have less than 10 minutes, which our timing is going to be good because we just have to link up one more.
This is the last screen.
This is getting exciting.
I'm excited. Hopefully I linked everything okay.
Maya's saying just like we've all been there in terms of like wanting to change it after you're like, I'm sick of this already.
I'm gonna go home later and I'll put it on my Behance and it'll be like completely different colors when you guys see it next.
Oh man. Well, what's nice about this is like even once we publish out the link, you just like always sneakily updating it.
Yeah.
I love that. I just like that. Gone are the days of. I just like working on the web because I've misspelled things. I've made all the mistakes.
This one too, please.
Oh yeah.
Can I drop that in from XD?
This will be interesting. Let me just make you one of those.
Yeah, it's the same airplane from the illustration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it.
I don't remember what I wrote for this on success. Your message was sent. Drafts dashboard. Okay. Cool. Wow, I'm excited. I didn't think I was going to finish this by the end of today.
You know what's funny is like I think actually working out the colors was probably the hardest part.
Yeah. Well, because I had everything sketched already except for the colors.
For the colors.
Because
okay.
yeah, you guys saw that I was going back to my sketches here. So all of the artboards, all the screens are basically all sketched out. So it's super easy to build out in XD, but they obviously weren't colorized. So yay. Oops. Cool. Are you gonna make it yellow?
Yeah, it's gonna make it yellow.
I'm a fan of the yellow.
Fantastic.
Sweet. All right.
There we go. I'm still working on it. Okay.
Oh,
I gotta hurry.
No, you're good. Send success. Sweet. Oh, this is an overlay, isn't it? Yes, it is. Dashboard. Going back.
Okay, simplify. How's everybody doing? Ryan Ford's in XD right now. That's good to hear. So are we. Hopefully you're learning something.
Oops.
And gonna get into this in a moment.
Boom. Am I gonna beat you?
What are you doing?
Connecting my last screen.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
Hurry.
that looks good.
Yeah, I think I just need to play with this blob.
I think we did it. Oh, I forgot to do this. I forgot to pin this. So if I want this to float, it needs to be pinned, right? Like because it's longer than the.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I want to make this.
Yeah.
Oops.
Pin that. Yep. Put a pin in it.
Pin this. Fixed position. Actually, why did I make that? I meant to make that black. Does anything else need to be pinned? I'm gonna pin the back. Can I pin that? Is that gonna look weird when I do that? Oops. Oh, nice. Did I want that to do that? That's the question. No. I wanted this pinned. And these pinned.
Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah.
This. Oh, because then no, if these are pinned, these will scroll over top of it, right?
I feel like all of that stuff should scroll off, even the blue.
Okay.
So I don't think anything at the top should be pinned.
So just
scroll off.
this thingy.
Yeah, because I think it's going to get too complex otherwise.
Oh, what is that?
You do. Oh, what you should do is.
I do want to pin that.
Yeah, pin the frame.
Is that it? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, I can't pin something once it's if it's in a group, right?
You can. You could break it apart if it's a problem, but I would move that to the top. Grab that frame, put it on the very top, and then just pin it.
Right. What? What's going on? Ungroup. That's what's happening.
Let us know if it's your first time like joining us. Maybe just like this is your first week joining us on Adobe Live. We want to give you a warm welcome and a cheers. And,
cheers. Oh, I forgot my coffee
stuff.
Was here. Cheers.
If that's really coffee.
It's coffee. It's actually nitrous cold brew because we're fancy like that.
Oh, so now you're admitting it's a beer,
What?
Just kidding. You said it was a cold brew. Never mind. It is day 3, the last segment of the day. We're just hitting it hard. I freaking killed this can of Coke.
Did you finish your LaCroix?
I usually have 15 drinks next to me. Look at how I'm switching. You got your cold brew. I got my LaCroix, which is just fancy term for.
Oh my god, I hate this.
For vodka.
Why is it doing that?
What are you doing? Because you want to pin the
frame. Did I not do it? I didn't do it. I need more coffee.
You're all over the place, girl.
There it is.
Yay, we did it. Oh, good stuff.
That looks good.
That looks really good. I like that. I updated that illustration.
Oh, you did? Thanks. I'm gonna check that out.
Or added it to the CC library. And the nice thing is, once you drop it in there, if I need to change it, I can fix it.
Oops.
Oh, Arthur says there's a ginger snap coffee from Phil's.
I still
Did you hear that, Kyle?
Phil's.
Does that sound good?
We're going to Phil's.
We're going to Phil's.
I need to try that mojito one.
You haven't had the mojito one
I haven't
yet.
been to Phil's yet.
You have. Yeah. Kyle's. Oh, yeah.
This is gorgeous.
I'm so glad you like it. We make a good team.
Yay. Okay, are we ready to walk through this prototype?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
2 minutes before portfolio reviews, so our timing is
We're cutting it right.
impeccable.
Okay, we're going to start over here. Yes. So should I make it bigger?
Oh, yeah. Let's view
Here
it
we
in
go.
all of its
Wait,
glory.
what's that?
What is... Oh, yeah. There we go.
Okay, so we're here. We launched the app. We're in the onboarding / login sign up.
Pretend that those buttons are pinned at the bottom.
Yeah, pretend these are pinned. But we're walking through. You can create, send, and track. You can log in or sign up. And we're going to log in. Welcome back.
Boop, boop.
Just log in. Why did that do that? Push it. I forgot to set up my transitions, guys.
Oh, they might all be going the same way.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Here's our dashboard.
Did you change the color of that again?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like the black. And then we're going to go straight into subscribers. We're all Doug Funny.
Doug Funny.
Your messages, your drafts. Oh, I forgot to link
and
these.
this would be another good place. Like, again, if we had more time, we pin all that stuff to the top and allow that to scroll underneath.
Yeah,
but
these
great.
cards. Your notes. You can add. We're going to add a new message. We're going to create a new message, new email.
Bloop.
Boom. And then we're going to add a magic link.
A magic link. There's our
add
magic
in our link.
Boom.
Boom. And here's our email.
Does that make sense? Eric likes it. Eric, we like you, by the way. You're very positive. But that's really cool. Like, this is a very, I feel like it's like a pretty complex thing, and I just love the menu that sort of slides out that you had to build all of this. So everything's rolled up in that plus sign.
Yeah, so this is all our menu, and if I could, I would prototype it that if you press and hold one of the cards, you can reorder them. And then you preview your email. So
gorgeous.
This is what it'll look like. I love this.
Send it.
Send a test to yourself.
Send it out to the flock.
Send it out to the world, to your flock. Your subject line, who's going to see
You're
it?
like, for the birds.
For the birds. And we send our newsletter. Huzzah! And then Paul's beautiful illustration.
Well,
Coloring.
actually yours.
My illustration, Paul's colors.
Yeah, that was the The hard part.
We're back to the dashboard.
Always.
And then we did it.
You did it. You just nailed it on time, by the way. And this actually didn't even take that long. Again, the hardest part was just you picking colors. But like prototyping this out, I feel like you did that pretty quickly.
Wow.
So well played.
We're
Chris, do you
right
like
at
it,
the
Chris?
deadline.
Let us know, buddy.
We're waiting. Amazing. Thank you,
Linda
Linda.
Friday, you are too kind, and you have the best name ever.
You do.
Linda Friday.
Wow, I feel like
if
that
I
was a
made up a
race.
name, I would want it to be like Linda Friday. So Ashley likes it.
Paul Thursday.
Awesome, Paul Thursday. Right. Oh, I'll be Paul Thursday
I like that.
because Thursday's named after Thor. He was like
Is
my
it?
favorite superhero. Thursday, yeah.
Dan Hanimal, I would still be picking colors. If I wasn't on a time crunch, Dan, I would be picking colors. I would have a file, like 5 files, different palettes.
Right. You're just there clicking away, chain. We'll come back to you 3 hours later. You're just like picking
Yeah,
chain.
I'm still here, guys,
Snap out
picking
of it.
colors.
Jermaine, snap out of it. Snap out of it. Well, fantastic. I think we should, it might actually give me 1 second. I think everybody did a fantastic job, and I'm thoroughly impressed with you,
Thank you.
everyone. Feel free, Mohammed. Again, you did that illustration just almost for fun and thinking it wasn't going to be a big deal.
Zach gets it. He's like, I take at least 5 weeks for color and then end up with black anyways. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah. You know, that's how you know you made. That's how you know you made the right decision, like from the get-go. Really,
You always have to end with black, but you have to go through all the steps first.
you have to go through all the
Yeah.
steps, and once you arrive back where you started, you're like, okay, apparently I had to go through that process. But fantastic, cool. So I say we launch into portfolios
Yes,
reviews
I'm
now,
excited
shall we?
to see them.
Let's launch into it. Wait. There we are.
We come in peace.
We come in peace. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. All right, I just injected the air with oxygen so we could breathe.
I
There
lifted
seems-
mine too fast.
I know. You're like, we don't know if the air is safe. Paul, we're just in the shuttle still on Earth. Just kidding. We are in space, and that's what we needed to do. I'm going to take this off. Right? Had to go clear out to space to see these gorgeous portfolios. And that's what we're going to dive into right now. We're going to explore them, shall we? We can see beautiful and run right behind me, but let me just change the layout. Boop. There we go.
I was about to turn around and look.
Wait, we're losing our minds. And if you want to look on whichever is easier,
Oh, cool,
you can
yeah.
always look
That's
right
easier.
here. We will share. So Ashes. Oh, I'm so glad. There we go. Ash, I don't know if you're here, but
You in the
typically you've been
chats?
hanging out with us. And yeah, the thing is he's in New Delhi, India. So it's probably like really late or early in the morning for him. I'm already following him or her. I don't really know actually, but here we have focus on graphic design, illustration, UI, UX.
Nice.
We do like Ash because he's cool. Okay, here we go. On the path to become a successful graphics designer. So, yeah. So this is great. Like, look at. Again, we're gonna keep in mind. I do like it when they let us know, like, kind of they're on their path to becoming a successful graphics designer. It kind of says there, like, I want to know, are they in school or just kind of learning on the side?
Right.
Like, it sounds like they're basically in their early career.
You can list your basically your resume on here, right? You can build out a
Yeah.
resume on Behance. Yeah, that's always
Yeah,
cool to
I
see.
think you can actually have a link that for your resume. But yeah, look at all these.
Yeah,
So
this
let's
is good.
kind of zoom in on this.
I would say though, it's nice to have a portfolio picture, even if you don't want to use your face. Maybe a logo that you design for yourself or something of your works instead of just the. If you scroll up to the top, the placeholder.
Yeah.
profile.
Yeah, definitely.
Gives it more of a presence.
Yeah, I feel like this is a crucial element that he or
Yeah.
she needs. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, it could be a logo. You obviously can make logos. I want to see the
Yeah.
Ash logo and then just drop that in as
Oh,
your...
yeah.
Ooh, so this is good for the Adobe Hidden Treasures contest. So Ash is pretty involved. This is good. So this contest was all about using these sort of Bauhaus fonts
Oh, okay.
and made a logo with them. So
Yeah.
cool. That's nice. We'll just kind of pick out a couple and spend a little bit of time on it. I do want to get into the
challenges.
Sizzle Food app UI design.
Oh,
Food
fun.
app.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be a full app. I thought that was a logo. Gonna
Yeah.
be just a logo.
Yeah.
This is cool. The mock-ups look good. They're like mocked up in the actual device.
I think for this layout, like I typically like monochromatic or whatever. I think it could use if this center was
A
just
little bit of color.
like a little bit of yellow, just like a little hotness right there to add a little bit of visual interest would be fantastic. But I like the colors are kind of
Monochrome,
cool.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, the font choice that you used to display. I guess if you scroll up a little bit, this font right here to show in your style guide matches your icon, your
Okay,
streamline
yeah.
icons. I think that was a nice touch.
And it looks like a stroke, the same way these are like
Right.
line icons. So yeah, okay. That's good. Easy to use UI. Let's go down. This is actually... Ooh, this was my first app.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow, we are appreciating this. This is actually a video, so in Adobe XD you can create videos. You could record. So we'll see this kind of go through. Let's satisfy that hunger. Love it. Log in.
I like the
Sign up. See how
icons,
that?
yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Perfect.
The overlay, the use of the overlay. is
Yeah,
nice.
and all those screens are linking to that one keyboard, which is
Yeah.
perfect. What are you looking
it's
for?
making me
let
hungry.
me yeah. Let me just jump back because I don't. This part. What are you looking for?
Oh, is it like search suggestions when you push that?
Yeah, I think you could if you could just click the burger icon, or you can type in Thai food.
Right.
Repeat your last order. Your last order has been added. You can customize it, and then you can get sizzle points. That's cute. Hey, where's your credit card information? Just kidding.
That's an interesting use of like the success states
Yeah.
is that band in the middle. That's cool.
Yeah. It is kind of interesting. I didn't know what it was initially, but there's a lot.
I would say when you're recording these, maybe go a little bit slower. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to see
Why can't I stop?
what
There we
exactly you're doing when it's going so fast.
go. Yeah. This is good that we actually see some real images in there. That's kind of what I was waiting for.
Like photography.
Yeah. Because this is going to sell me on the
The
food.
food, for sure.
The icons are okay here, but as you kind of dive into your actual cart, like I'd actually want to see pictures of
Of
cheese
the food.
pizza.
Or whatever you're ordering, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I think that would be good. I don't
Otherwise,
even.
looks
I would. So this is the thing about some of these like pop-ups. Your order has been successfully placed. And see, I hate to talk up fills so much, but like you can almost just have that pop up for a couple seconds and then go away. You don't necessarily need to say click here to return to home screen. I don't like that
yeah.
sort of
It's
thing
like-
is like almost not needed. I'm trying to
Right.
like minimize this. It should just be a pop-up that says, thank you, your order has been
Right.
placed, and then disappear after a couple seconds.
Also, I would say that if you are gonna do this like sort of full width style, I would give it a little bit of depth. Maybe put
Yeah,
like
okay.
a drop shadow underneath, because right now it looks like part of the actual UI, you know, instead of
Yeah.
it something that's gonna disappear eventually.
Are you saying about like this white around here?
I mean, like this band right here needs to show that it's on top of it, because right now
Oh,
it just
yeah.
blends into the rest of the
Exactly.
UI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that had a subtle shadow would be nice. Agreed.
You don't like drop shadows? Arthur says you don't like drop shadows.
I don't like. We had a whole. No, we were just talking a couple weeks ago. Like, I will judge you on your drop shadow. Like, I will judge you basically because there's.
Did you judge mine?
No. Yeah, no. That's the thing. Like you we're all on the same page here. Like all of us artists and designers here are,
Totally.
you know, if you're doing black, strong, straight.
Not
you know,
word art drop shadows.
Yeah, not word art drop shadows. This looks really good. They've got this little.
Is that background blur?
Yeah.
That looks good. The illustration on top of the background blur is a really nice touch.
Yeah.
Or the icon.
I like it. So great job. Orders. Yeah. And I can't believe this is your first.
Yeah, your first app in XD. Wow.
Yeah.
Good work.
So I'd want to know if Ash went through that whole process of like, you know, how long it took him to pick this color.
Oh, God.
You know, I was just kind of curious. Probably not
He
as
might
long as
still
some
be in
of
the
us.
process of choosing because it's not black.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's.
You know he's done when it's a black app.
Right. Yep. And like you said, I was not expecting that one here.
Yeah,
Like,
a whole
And
app.
on that note, I'd almost say that, like, actually, I don't know.
I could go either way. Either keep it that way or put in that image of your mock-ups in the device.
Yeah, I would
was-
almost even, like, some people also do this, by the way, as I jump over here, go into assets, and then we can do, like, actually, we can find all the mock-ups right in
Yeah,
here. So
for
for
placement.
placement. So you might be able to grab something in here. I've seen that done. So, well, that, I don't know, just thinking of ideas. But I love it. Love them all. Logo folio. We got to dive into this one. We actually might have, yeah, we've kind of already reviewed this one in the past.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to go into this one here.
I like these colors. Another food app. Make me hungry.
This is polling. So this is a little, what do you think of the color and the white, and what are your thoughts?
I love the color, but I think it's a little bit hard to read, especially with the white on top.
Yeah.
I think you either need to push it a little bit darker or use black.
And
Or a darker color.
probably not this font. Like, because I think the font's hard to read too.
Yeah, it's a little too thick. If you were to use it, I would use it sort of as either a header.
It's too decorative
Yeah.
to be body copy, if you will.
I would use it as a header, like a title. Even you can use it. I think it looks fine in the button, but it needs a little bit more tracking. It needs to be tracked out a little bit, just so you can see the
Yeah.
space in between each letter.
Yeah, I agree. What do you love about pizza? I don't know. Is there an everything option? Everything? Your answer has been submitted. And this is just creating polling, so that's what these daily challenges
Cool.
are. And there's one going on now. Homepage polling, is that this? Or donation, is this?
Yeah, I think the tracked out letters here
Yeah.
work well.
Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, just be really
Mindful.
mindful of the thank you.
You're
Your
welcome.
font
Gotcha.
choice is all, and still use Typekit, by the way. So I hate to do this, but like right over here, this is how you'll tell what is going to be a header font versus what is going to be
Right.
you know, a different type. But like as I dive into this, let's just go in here. Right over here, paragraph. These are the fonts that you want to use. And here's your sans serif. Go with something like that's easy to read.
For body
but you're
copy,
not
yeah.
going to find for headings, it's going to get much more decorative.
Right.
So just use that as a resource, as you well know, of course. Cool. What time? Oh, we should probably move on. We're going to move on. Ash did a fantastic job.
Great job.
Of course, as well. Cool. And then let's dive into Darren McIntosh, Macintosh. Perfect. You're a freelance graphic designer from the UK, and we're following you. And what do you think?
That's a nice profile
Yeah,
picture.
good. I like it.
A little logo for yourself.
Freelance graphic design specializing in logo and mascot design. Into it. Let's start back here. Logos.
Are these just? Oh, it's just like a portfolio of logos, basically.
Yeah, and I'm seeing if there's anything else there, but I'd want some context around this because I don't know what this is
Yeah.
for. Is it like what is it?
Is it for you? Is it for a client?
It's obvious for you
Yeah.
because it's a you.
Ooh, that's fun.
I think everything looks better when they do this for placement mock-ups.
So you can really see like how it's gonna look out in the real
It's
world.
really cool, by the way. I love this. I love this design. Looks like a ball, so I think is it like from
For
like is it a
sports?
sport or something?
These all look very sporty.
Yeah.
Especially, it's on the jersey.
Yeah.
fabric.
Flyers. This is cool. Love it.
Nice.
We'll shallowed up the field. Great job. I just say context around what these all are.
A little intro maybe at the top
Yeah,
of the
it's
project.
Super clean work.
Yeah.
I really am into it. Which one do you want to go to? One of these UX UI ones?
Yeah, one of the UI ones.
So let's try this weather.
Oh, he's got his apps on the side, which is always good
Oh, I like that.
to know.
Oh, he's using a little After Effects.
Ooh. You fancy.
You are fancy. I'm into it.
Cool. I need to dive into After Effects, learn how to use that.
Yeah, very nice. I like it.
It's just a video, right?
Yeah, just a video. And this is just kind of showing the... I like it. I think anytime you're showing temperature, you could actually use that with color as well.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
is there a gradient on this line and it starts, you know, oranges and then goes up to reds or something like that.
Oh, to show like
Yeah.
the rise in temperature.
Yeah. And how you do that is like, you know, you make you basically make a gradient and then you mask everything but the
Just
strip.
the strip.
Yeah. So, but it's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
I totally would totally.
Oh, he's got
hire
his
Darren.
other logos here.
Oh, so sorry. Ooh,
So
underrated.
it looks like there's more.
Underrated legend.
Is there more context here? Oh, I love seeing these, like your process and how you ended up with the final design. Those, what are those called? The
The circle.
dotted lines, and I love that. When you can see like where the shapes are coming from. guess
Yeah, I
can't
like
really
the
word for that.
just that. I don't know what it's called really, but it's great. Good stuff. Let's yeah, that's awesome. I think this is really cool. We gonna got to wrap up right now. So we're gonna actually like shift gears a little bit if we could. You did awesome. Congratulations to Darren. Congratulations to Ash. You did a great job. I think everybody did wonderful.
Yeah, thanks guys for
As
submitting.
well as you, Jermaine.
Thank you.
But we have a special surprise for someone. You guys come on up here. So we actually have a surprise for the man behind the scenes. We have DJ Pac-Man. It is his birthday, so we got him cupcakes, and we want to give him. Wish him a happy birthday. So come on over here. Get in front of the camera. This is the man.
We got Lisa and Kyle in the
This
back.
is the man that. Come on.
Happy birthday! Everyone wish Paco happy birthday!
Oh, no, it's a
Ooh, cupcakes.
You're gonna open it.
Oh yeah.
This is a nice bag.
I saw this bag come in.
You're like, is that for me?
I asked Lisa, I'm like, oh, did you get takeout? And she's like, yeah.
So, anyways, everybody wish Paco
Happy
a
birthday!
happy birthday. Good luck guessing his age, because you're never gonna guess his age. But he is the man making everybody look successful here on the stream,
Yeah, let's move these over a little.
and does a great job
The
with it
stickers.
as well. So
This is a very
We're not
complicated
sure.
box.
Is it taped on the side?
it's
There
taped
we
on the
go.
bottom. We're not sure.
How
if,
many designers does it take to open a box?
We actually are not sure if this is
Oh, yeah,
Paco
that actually
either.
looks really tasty.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow.
Aw, you guys.
They're not even cupcakes. They're like gourmet desserts.
Everybody say happy birthday, Paco.
Aw.
We appreciate you.
Birthday.
It just so happens
Thanks,
you do
guys.
have
welcome.
you have somebody else in the family. It happens to be their birthday as well.
Yeah, I have a
Which how
twin.
odd is that?
I have a
Oh,
twin brother.
it's because you're twins.
I got Andre's
That's
a
it.
share birthday, so
Yeah.
this is so sweet.
Yeah. No, we really appreciate you. These are all yours. You take these with
I'm taking
you.
these.
Oh
I'm taking
man.
these
I feel like they
Oh,
need to see what that looks like because they're not regular cupcakes.
You need to
not,
freaking
they're,
put that under the
They're-
GoPro.
where's the
Yeah,
GoPro?
So, anyways, we
A
just thought
cake review.
we were doing portfolio reviews.
Look at that.
And now it's cake review,
Wow.
cupcakes, all the fancy ones.
That's
And
nice.
yeah, he's worth it. He makes us look and sound good, and he does his best.
Mm-hmm.
And some of us, it's probably harder to help us than others. Thanks, guys. Like,
I need to get
Off to
some
the
food
side
after this.
between segments, he does hair and makeup for us. He does everything. It's awesome.
Makeup by Paco.
He does makeup by Paco. He's DJ Pac-Man, and he got some nice little snacks, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So hopefully everybody enjoyed that. We really appreciate you, Mohammed, and Tamaya, and Vahid, and Chiara as well, who also won today. Over the course of like 3 days, we gave away as much stuff as we could, and we did reviews, and we've had a fun time. If you had a good time,
I had such a good
Jermaine?
time, guys. Thanks for joining in the chats. If you're here every single day, thank you for keeping up with everything. Thanks for sort of putting up with me trying to choose colors today.
Yeah, that took
Wasn't too much UI,
that
but
took most of the time. We were tweaking between a purple and then argue. Well, what is that? Periwinkle? What color? Like a purple and maybe a wine, and just bouncing between the same colors pretty much the whole
it
time.
looks good. In the end,
But it
looks
does.
good.
In the end, I think you did a fantastic job. So you're gonna post that online too?
Oh yeah, I'll be posting this on Behance.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully I don't change any more colors.
That works out great because then again, you can find in that About tab, it links to your profile, but they could also stalk you on social media.
That's true.
What's your Instagram name again? One more time, because I love it.
At Germs Basically.
At
so,
Germs Basically.
Germs Basically.
I don't know. I won't ask. Am I safe being this close to you? Is everything okay? Like, I don't know.
Germs, not like
Oh.
dirty germs, like Jermaine
Okay.
germs.
I just didn't know. So, anyways, everybody's waving. We appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and sign off. I guess that's it, huh?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you to all our guests. Thank you to Paco. Happy birthday again.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, buddy.